think industry predictions for the next few months, short to medium term anyway, are going to be quite dependent on what comes out in tomorrow's budget and out of the consultation documents for non-domiciled individuals. Until they come out, the predictions are fairly limited because we feel a little bit of state of paralysis, or certainly our clients do, because they don't know quite what's going to happen.
I think the main concern is whether the changes in the domicile rules will result in real economic problems of people leaving the United Kingdom. And I think the government have rethought the area and they're trying to get the balance right. And I think in the end they'll get the balance right, which is good news.
Yes, I think over the last few years we've seen a movement away from pure tax planning to what you might call management of tax risk. That is, dealing with the ever-increasing complexity of tax legislation and the ever-increasing powers of HMRC. And I see that trend continuing. And what that is going to mean is that for many matters which general professionals have dealt with in the past, they're going to have to rely on detailed expert advice. And that's the advice which we offer to our professional clients. And I see that as a strong new trend in our industry.
I'm an accountant dealing in taxation, so as far as our industry is concerned, it is getting more and more complicated every year, every Finance Act, and eventually we're going to come to a point where nobody is going to be able to understand the tax system, and that is only in this country. It's a worldwide trend.
My industry prediction is that tax is going to carry on getting more and more complicated, and in the future I think it's going to be the death of the generalists. The high street accounting firms and tax advisors are going to be overwhelmed by the level of complexity. So for those that can afford very expensive tax advice from large accounting firms or lawyers, they'll be able to comply with their tax affairs, but for those that can't, they'll be in a precarious situation where they can't really afford to comply with the UK tax legislation, and then they could face penalties for non-compliance later on.